Hello everybody and welcome back again to Ivan's Insanity, the show where we try to cook the recipes the faster we can. Today we actually gonna do some Korean beef and we're gonna try to do this in just 10 minutes. For that we actually have here the following ingredients. We're gonna use some green onions, we're gonna use garlic, we're gonna use ginger, we're gonna add a little bit of carrot, we're gonna have some white onions here for flavor, we're gonna add some mushrooms, we have here a little bit of bok choy. We actually gonna do a twist or a recipe of 4 recipes, adding a little bit of habanero to our taste and have a little bit of heat of for a recipe. And also to seasoned our recipe, we're gonna just use a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of chili oil. We're gonna actually deep fry the beef using sesame seed oil, and also we're gonna have here a little bit of umami to actually have a little bit of flavor at the end. Umami, for those who don't know, is actually a nice ingredient, a nice flavor that is made from actually reducing beef fat to the point that it will be like a zero type, and the flavor is actually a nice beefy flavor when you reduce the stock to the zero type. So this recipe, much of your time, we're gonna start this recipe now. And for that, the time starts now. Just start by cleaning the beef, taking the fat out from the beef and cut it in strips. The thinner the strips, the better, because it will cook faster. That's what you want, a faster cooking process. Make sure you don't cut yourself. So this is time under tension, so you have to be focused. You want to do something fast, just focus. We're gonna season this beef with a little bit of garlic, grated ginger, soy sauce, and a little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna deep fry it with a little bit of sesame seed oil, and we're gonna add a little bit of chili oil and the little bit of jalapeno for the heat. So now that we have the beef cut in strips, because we're gonna transfer to a bowl, and we're gonna actually grate some garlic, some ginger, there. We got some ginger there for the beef. We're gonna actually press some garlic to the beef, like that. So natural. This is gonna give a nice Asian flavor. This combination with the garlic and the ginger, traditional for all Asian cuisine. Now we're gonna add some soy sauce. We're gonna add some pepper for flavor, and a little bit of salt. Don't have to be too much because the soy sauce is already salted. Mix it well. Now let's start cooking this beef. We have here a nice wok. We're gonna add a little bit of sesame seed oil to the wok, and we're gonna let it be hot. This wok actually transfers the heat very fast, and it cooks the food at a very fast pace. Mixing this well here. Let's let it be hot, and let's actually start cleaning our station so we could cut the veggies. we already have a little bit of white rice done. Since white rice takes more than 10 minutes to be done, it's actually already done there for a recipe. So cut a little bit of carrot, a little bit of mushrooms, cut it in 4. Don't cut it too thin because mushrooms tends to diminish when they're cooked. See, there, like that. A little bit of the jalapeno. Not jalapeno, sorry. The habanero. Just get a little bit because this is too hot. And you don't want to overcome your recipe. There, that's enough. So now we're gonna actually, since this is already hot, you can see the smoke coming out. We're gonna actually start deep frying all this. This is it here. Now we're gonna continue here by cutting a little bit of onions. In strips, just like that. See? And a little bit of green onion. You can cut it in half, take the roots off, and cut it in half, and then in strips. Get a few leaves from the bok choy. This is a nice watery vegetable that has like a broccoli flavor type, and it's very crunchy at the same time. And the leaves are very good and soft when it's cooked. So we have some bok choy here for recipe, and we have all of our veggies already ready for cooking. So now we're gonna go and check the beef. It's starting to getting cooked. This is Ivan's Insanity. Ivan's Insanity. The show where we cook recipes the fastest we can. For those who don't have time, we actually got you covered, guys. Nice recipe in just 10 minutes. There. We're actually gonna start making the umami actually topping here. We're actually gonna add a little bit of umami here. You see the zero type recipe. We're gonna add a little bit of sesame seed to actually intensify the flavor. This is gonna be a mix for a topping on top. A little bit of rice vinegar and a little bit of sesame seed oil. Just a few drops. Mix them up. With a spoon, just like that. The flavors is intense and very good. So we're gonna use the chili oil. And we're gonna add a little bit of chili oil, just a few drops to the meat, so we could have that nice chili flavor. Since we don't have time to finish the vegetables on the wok, we're gonna use another pan to start cooking the vegetables with a little bit of sesame seed oil. Then we're gonna mix it together. On our recipe. Just add a little bit of the jalapenos, no jalapenos. Habanero pepper, a little bit of the carrots, and everything together there. This is almost done. We're gonna start cooking these vegetables. Now there's a little bit cooked with the vegetable on this side. And the meat is already ready. We can transfer this here and finish it on this side. Just deep fry the vegetables. We actually failed to do this recipe in 10 minutes because there was too much meat and vegetables together, but we're gonna actually finish it for you and we're gonna plate it for you in another few extra minutes. This is one of the challenges that we actually fail to do the recipe in the next 10-minute time. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop the recipe. That means that we just failed. We're gonna continue doing this recipe for you guys and we're gonna plate it for you and you see how wonderful it will be. See? See a nice Korean beef there. Vegetables are almost done. Beef is just, let me taste it. Wonderful flavor. And the stuff, because the nice heat that it has, it makes your throat open up the flavors so you could absorb all that to your taste buds. So now that it's done, see how nice it is? We can actually transfer this to the table. Goes here. With a nice ingredients. Now, with a little bit of white rice. This was actually a nice jasmine rice that we cooked earlier. We're actually gonna do a base of white rice on the bottom. I like to cook nice Asian dishes because you get to actually add a lot of vegetables and flavor to your dishes. So now we're gonna add a little bit of that nice beef Korean on top. Just like that. Look how beautiful it looks. Look at all the smoke coming out, just fresh. cannot beat that. Look at those mushrooms, greens, carrots. Now, we're gonna add a little bit of the umami topping that I made just on top. Just drizzle that on top like that for extra flavor. There, just all around. It's just gonna be so delicious. It's gonna be amazing. There you have it. It wasn't 10 minutes. Like I actually promised you guys, but I actually finished the recipe for you, and look how wonderful it was. We actually take another 3 extra minutes to do the recipe, so you can do it at your own pace if you want to as well. But what we're trying to do here is to make you understand that you could do recipes or cook at your own home or your own house or apartment, anywhere you want to, very fast and very fresh. This is Ivan's Insanity, actually a segment from Ivan's Cooking Adventures. If you like this recipe and you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel and enjoy. So now let's see how this tastes. That Korean beef with a little bit of umami on top and vegetables. A little bit of jasmine rice. Let's see, jasmine rice, some greens, some a little bit of hot peppers there. So delicious and crunchy at the same time. Wonderful combination with umami mixed with the sesame seeds and rice vinegar. Make a nice combination to finish in your dishes. I recommend you try that. Let's try a little bit more of the rice with a little bit of the vegetables only. Wow, a little bit of mushroom. Look.